Get up every morning, I drink my coffee black, put on my old work clothes, and then I'll grab my hat. Then I'll head off to the interstate before the rooster crows. It's how I make my living, it's the only life I know. Well, I wear a lot of hats through the days of my life, from a hard hat to a baseball cap to the helmet on my bike. But when Friday rolls around, I'll put on fancy clothes, and I'll put on this old hat, the one I love the most. And then I'll head down to the corner bar in my pickup truck and my old guitar and order me a bucket of Bud Lights. And I'll dust off my cowboy boots, my Wrangler jeans and favorite shirt, and stand up on the stage under neon lights. And I'll sing my country songs for you tonight. Well, I'm as country as they make 'em, it's all I've ever known. But there's different songs and different styles everywhere you go. But nothing brings a tear like a sad old country song. So I'll put on this old hat and we'll all sing along. And then I'll head down to the corner bar in my pickup truck and my old guitar and order me a bucket of Bud Lights. And I'll dust off my cowboy boots, my Wrangler jeans and favorite shirt, and stand up on the stage under neon lights. And I'll sing my country songs for you tonight. But when the music stops playing and they turn off all the lights, I'll pack up my old six-string and finish my Bud Light. Then I'll head off to the interstate before the rooster crows. It's how I make my living, it's the only life I know. And then I'll head down to the corner bar in my pickup truck and my old guitar and order me a bucket of Bud Light. I'll dust off my cowboy boots, my Wrangler jeans and favorite shirt, and stand up on the stage under neon lights. And I'll sing my country songs for you tonight. Yeah, I'll sing my country songs for you tonight. Yeah, I'll sing my country songs for you tonight.
My life so lonely, I'm needing a friend. If I only knew which way to go, I'd pull off this lonely road. I pull so fast to have the best friend at last, someone I knew I could trust, and having such a friend is a must. Now I'm thinking in my mind, what's the chance for me to find a friend who won't ever crack, someone who would watch my back. Off the road I pull so fast to have the best friend at last, someone I knew I could trust, and having such a friend is a must. Off the road I pull so fast to have the best friend at last, someone I knew I could trust, and having such a friend is a must.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing today? Um,
Uh,
it is Father's Day for all the fathers out there. We want to wish you all a happy Father's Day. I know we normally hold on. We normally come on Saturdays, but we decided to come on because the other day I went to sleep and woke up. My daughter broke my other headset, so I had to sit there and buy me a new one that came in today. So we did a makeup show and stuff. So how's everybody doing?
well, we had to cancel because I had church and stuff too.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on
Hello,
yesterday.
Pat.
Hello, Miss Pat. Hi, Sister Cynthia. How you doing? She's watching on the YouTube. Hello, YouTube world. Let's get back to the comment section. That's Cynthia Wilder.
Hello, Cynthia. I was gonna say, I don't know her name, so since
Yeah,
you said it, I can say it back.
yeah. Pat said hi and everything else. So, yeah, how's
Yeah,
everybody doing on this Sunday? I know a lot of people had tornadoes, and Oklahoma had a tornado yesterday, and um, Ohio had a couple of them. I think north of you. Um, so yeah, the weather
I
has
didn't
been
hear about
crazy.
that.
I didn't either till this morning, and then a shooting in Willowbrook, uh, Chicago, Willowbrook, Illinois. Rather, it's a suburb of Chicago. They were celebrating their Juneteenth celebration, and somebody opened fire and shot some people and stuff. So keep them in your prayers. It's sad in the day and age that we can't have functions and stuff here in the United States or wherever you may live at, and they hold on. Let me see if I can add some more people on here.
Well, that just when you was talking about that Juneteenth shooting, you know,
Hmm.
you know, these days you got to be worried about what you say to people or you get shot. I mean, like I talked to one of my cousins today, and his best friend in high school ended up being gay,
Yeah.
and he's like, I have no problem with him being gay. He goes, just don't shove it in my face.
Right.
I agree. I said, I don't hate people. I mean, I love them and I talk to them, but I still ain't gonna go out and shoot them because they don't agree with me.
Right. Exactly. I don't understand it. And
Gun,
yeah, guns. And then I think I seen um somebody decided to charge at police everywhere this at with a sword, and they were naked. Just like it just seems like when COVID hit and they shut everything down, you really didn't hear anything. Nobody was shooting or anything like that. Nobody was out robbing places and stuff. But as soon as they lift restrictions, that's when everybody just went buck crazy and started doing some crazy stuff.
good. I know the guns don't kill people, but the guns get in a lot of wrong hands.
Yeah, and it's crazy. So, what'd you do for your dad? You just gave money for
Yeah, I gave him
Father's Day?
120 for Father's Day.
Yeah, share the talk show out, guys. Yeah, we didn't do too much um today for Father's Day. Normally, my siblings come around and stuff. It was just another day in our house. But tomorrow is that Juneteenth celebration. I'm staying home. I ain't going out.
Yeah, we got a. I can't remember what it's called. We got a thing in Salina that represents the whole gay thing,
Yeah,
and people were not happy over last year because some people were dressing, doing stuff inappropriate that kids could see.
yeah, drag queens and
Yeah,
transgenders. Yeah,
and I'm like that's one of them things. I'm glad I can't get out, but I just even if I could get out, I would stay away from it.
right. I think my phone froze up on me. Yeah, for some reason earlier today we were doing a church service at my brother's church, and Facebook was acting up, and people couldn't see what was being, you know, said and stuff. Hi, Billy Nash, how you doing? And stuff. So just bear with us. Um, People have to go in and out, and everything. Keep brother Andy Bass in your prayers. He's having cataract surgery tomorrow, so keep him in your prayers. That's why he's not on here. I know it says co-host with James Everage and brother Andy Bass, but he's not feeling well, and his medicine's not um it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So keep him in your
I,
prayers.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I know the feeling too, and I'm just glad the weather is trying to warm back up, and that cold front it really sucked. Um, so no plans tomorrow.
Me and a friend's going to do our sports show around 6 or so tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got.
No, I ain't got nothing planned tomorrow except for probably call her pediatrician for autism and set up an appointment for her so she can up her meds. So, she did see the GI doctor. The GI doctor said, "Hi, Michael Thomas Edge," said that her bowels are backed up, but to continue to give her fresh fruits and grains and try to Try to get her to eat like yogurt and stuff like that, and I try to explain to her that my daughter is a really picky eater, and so it's kind of hard to get her to eat certain foods.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Yeah. So it's hard for her. But I searched every store that I could think of, and none of the stores have plums. Plums are like the little purple fruit. It's a purple fruit, about like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um. So she wanted to try a plum, but I can't find it. So I don't know. She likes bananas. I try to get her to eat bananas and stuff. So
No, I love bananas.
yeah, and I like bananas too. Well, I like all kinds of fruits and stuff except for kiwi and. Hi, William Davis. How you doing? Um, yeah, that's probably what happened. I didn't really pay attention to it. Then we had a Amber Alert on the phone. I'm sitting there trying to go to sleep, and all of a sudden my phone made the loud sound. She jumps up. They did find the kids in Indiana. I don't understand why these kidnappers that kidnap their kids or kidnap other people's kids. What why are they obsessed with taking the kids to Indiana? I don't understand that.
They're probably either related or they know him and they're doing it because they hate the person or something. I mean, there's still no reason to do it, but
Right? Um, I gotta turn the TV down because it's too loud. There we go. But yeah, the person doing good. We're gonna start my show. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, thank you, William Davis. Thank you. That's a good artist, guys. William Davis. He likes to DJ for weddings and stuff. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? He likes to DJ and stuff. What issue? Oh, okay. Okay, Michael. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
well, it's probably something he wants to say to you and not be, not say it on here and get flagged and get.
Oh yeah. It's partly sunny. Yeah. Oh, child abduction? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had that. She threatened to kill her own kids. I don't know why, but it was crazy. You know, I guess when you're that desperate, you do anything to harm your kids. Sit down, boo boo.
Which is still sad
Right.
that you harm a little kid that you know they don't know no better,
Yeah,
and
they
then
don't know
they
any better.
and then it ain't like some kids, are not. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. They're not. Some kids ain't old enough or whatever to be able to report them
Right.
or scared to.
Right. But you don't know what the parent done put in their head. So that was that, and oh yeah, I know human trafficking. Yeah, that's a big issue. People don't believe that that's real, but it's real and stuff. I got to be careful who I let around my daughter and stuff. Because this day and age, you just can't trust. I mean, just not only outsiders, but also family members too. You got to be careful, and family friends. I don't know how many times I read news article after news article that family friends sat there and raped the boy or raped the little girl and stuff, and or killed the little girl, the kids and stuff.
The only thing that I will say about that whole situation is when they go to prison and the other inmates find out what they did to little kids.
Yeah,
Those inmates are gonna be out to hurt that person.
yeah,
Which still, a prisoner is still not a good person or nothing to a point, but
you bet. Yeah, that's true. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I watched a show where they catch men going after. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that too.
this world is so full of evil anymore. It's scary.
Right.
And the thing is, it's only going to get worse. That's the scary part.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got even pastors sitting up there sexually abusing kids in their own church and stuff like that, and not reporting it to the police. I've said numerous of times if a church, a synagogue, a mosque, or a temple has anything to do with sexual assaulting kids or touching kids inappropriately or going after kids and they report it to the police, it needs to be shut down.
Yeah, it's definitely not a church of God.
It's not just a church issue. It's not a spiritual issue. It's a physical issue.
Yep.
Hold on, you're gonna see her go around. Hopefully, they don't flag me. But yeah, I agree. You know, yep. Okay, Pat. You can always come back. We're gonna be on here for a while. Yeah, it's troubling. And I don't know if some of y'all seen my posts. A friend of mine sent me a video clip. I wish I could show it, but it's basically a pastor called Pastor Greg Locke, and this man is not a child of God at all. He basically said that kids with autism are devil possessed, and if you suffer from mental illness, you're devil possessed. That's not even biblical. And it's sad that people want to sit there and follow his teaching and stuff. And touch not thou my anointed one. Use that scripture a lot. That's found in the Bible, and you can't call them out on their false teachings and stuff.
And if you do, you're the bad person.
Yeah,
You
you're the
don't.
bad person.
You,
You're the bad person. You're
and,
not. You're not
and
a
you don't
real
know what
Christian.
you don't know what you're talking about.
Right. No, thank you. People are wishing me happy Father's Day. What happened to
And
my?
nothing wrong with that. Like I told you earlier.
I can listen to that pastor you named. Yes, he rants and I got witches up in my church, and you know what, and Trump this and that and blah 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 blah, and if you got demons and this and that and the other, and um I couldn't listen to him. He had me had panic attacks left and right. I cannot stand him. I mean, we're taught as Christians not to hate people. I don't hate him. I just dislike him, and his teachings is off.
If I
You know,
had kids, I would be the same way as you, William.
yeah, they try touching. Yeah, exactly. And uh,
I mean, yeah, heck, it don't even have to be my kid. If it's a kid I'm close to and someone touches them, they
right,
better they better come get that person. I mean, I can't do a whole lot, but
right.
I'll definitely report them.
Michael, yes, they flock to him. I've seen his numbers. He ain't the only one. Christians have demons. Okay, I'm sorry, I never heard of such of a thing.
Well,
Yeah.
that was just like our church here live show, or they've said before. They've had this guy get saved.
Mhm.
It's a different church, but the guy says, "I got all of my past went away except for one. God didn't remove the one from me." So, and there's like, well, then you ain't fully saved if because God removes everything from you, not just all but one.
Right. Hi, Carol King. How you doing? Yeah, people flock to people like that, and if you, some of these pastors on TV, I can't. I used to watch them when I was younger. When I was younger, I can't watch them anymore. If you give $1,000, God's gonna bless your socks off with a whole lot of money. And the sad part of it is, all they're doing is sucking people's money, buying these jets. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but five, six, seven jets. What do you need five, six, seven jets for? You know. Okay, have fun, William Davis. Davis. Um, I just don't understand people.
It's all about the money.
It's all about money. And some of these smaller churches and stuff. Um, Hi Edwin. They don't bother nobody. You don't really hear them. Bash other people and stuff. Thanks, Edwin. You know, and some of the music is. That's funny. Hey, Edwin. Carol said, "Are you following her?" Um, the music is totally different than what. I mean, I know your church doesn't play. I don't think y'all have a piano or anything at your church.
No, no, it's all a cappella.
Yeah, I grew up in the church with a cappella, but then as I got older, I went to different, denominations and stuff. But a lot of the music is not. I watched a video from Hillsong. I used to like their music and stuff. I don't listen to them in Bethel too. And ever listen to Drake? Drake is a secular R&B singer, and they were singing the song Keisha. And I'm just like, wow, in a church setting, that is wrong. Hockey sticks? Oh, Lord. Oh, I know. Yeah, bring some of that weather up here. We need it. Yes, they're showing themselves, and it's just like, wow. You know, and the world that I grew up in is totally different. I mean, I remember growing up in school, teachers weren't allowed to talk about their sex orientation or their religion or their lifestyle in school. And now they're just open up about it and everything. In math class, I seen where uh, kids have seen a Pride Month video in math class, and the kids booed the teacher, and she threatened them with Saturday school.
If it's
And it's good to see the kids are questioning the teacher and stuff, because back then they weren't allowed to do that. You do that, you talk about your sexual orientation, or you talk about your personal life to kids, you would get fired.
yeah, yeah, and then see that's why I'm not in favor of arming teachers with guns
Mm-hmm.
because I can just see a teacher having sexual intercourse with the student and then be like, if you report me, I'm going to be after you and your family.
Yeah,
and then that kid's gonna be like, okay, if I go report them, then I'm gonna get shot, so I better keep my mouth shut.
right. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. They try to push and they had an incident up here where I live at. Well, not in my city, but the city I live in a city, the suburb of this other city, where they decided to, and this pissed me off as a black person. The black kids wanted the white kids to bow down on their knees and apologize for slavery, even though these kids had nothing to do with it. So the white kids decided they weren't going to do it, well, the black kids decided to jump the white kids. Now imagine if it was the races were reversed. You would see the AACP, Black Lives Matter, the Black Panther out enraged about white kids targeting black kids. I mean, they're indoctrinating kids, and it's sad.
Yeah, that's just like back to the whole where you was talking about teachers talking about their sexual thing. You know, a kid in third grade, second grade doesn't need to be talked about what kind of sex they want to be.
Right, I agree with that.
That that's just you know now these days you got 20 different genders out there.
Yeah, that's true. And then you got some gay people. I've seen gay people, whether they're gay men and gay women, who don't agree with the transgender thing. They've come out on their YouTube and they're upset that they hijacked their LGBTQ group. I'm friends with some of the gay people. I have gay people in my family. I don't hate them. You know, they're not out there in droves at pride parades. Some of these gay people don't like the pride parade, the ones that I associate with. They just want to be left alone and want people to leave them alone. You know, so yes, everything's nuts. It's crazy. You know, teach them math, science, and history. Now, I understand if they were in biology class and health class, you know,
Yeah, but then those classes, sexual orientation still should not be talked about.
yeah, I mean, it's up to the parents too. It shouldn't be just left up to the school.
Because now these there's kids want to identify as cats and dogs now.
Yeah, and what else? Um, I read a story not too long ago where a man married a pig. Yes, it wasn't here in the States though. I think it was over in Europe somewhere. He
Well,
fell in love.
that's
He fell in love with the pig, so he got married to a pig.
I had a friend that was kind of funny. It was about 7 to 10 years ago. He is not in favor of gay marriages,
Hmm.
but he's like man, he goes, they ever approve gay marriages? He goes, I want to go out and marry my trash can.
Yes, I'm glad. Hold on. Everyone, I'm not celebrating that. Yes, they are putting, trying to make pedophiles. They have a name for it. It's called MAPS. People who are attracted to younger people, to minors. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. If you are a grown woman or a grown man and you have this feeling for young kids, you need to be locked up somewhere. I'm sorry. That's disgusting.
You need help.
You need serious help.
Yes.
You know, let's play a song. Let's play another song. We talked a lot. I can hear her crying in the background. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Excuse me. Here we go.
There's so many things to do before I go. So much to make amends for, I know. So many times I should have took the time, but I put them off and they never crossed my mind. I never really knew just what I had until a time when everything went bad. Well, it might be too late, but I need to try. I can't leave without saying goodbye. If there's a place up there in heaven, it can't wait. I've got so much to do before it's too late. I need to make amends and make it right. What I'm asking, a little more time to set my wrongs to right. I know I might be asking too much, but I need to make it right if it's enough. You know I just can't up and walk away. I need to make it right, starting with today. You know, Lord, I'm depending on you for a little bit of time to see this through. You know that I've waited so long. I need to make it right before I'm gone. If there's a place for me in heaven, it can't wait. I've got so much to do before it's too late. I need to make amends and make it right. Lord, I'm asking a little more time to set my wrongs to right.
Well, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, y'all. Didn't run off. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
We had
that's
a if we had a straight parade, man, we get hamburgers and everything else.
that's just like I had a friend I graduated with. She was married to my neighbor, and they ended up divorcing, and she ended up turning lesbian. She she went to a pride event in Columbus, and she's posting pictures, and I was being respectful. I was just looking at them, and she posted a size picture as a group of straights at the end
Mhm.
of the parade carrying straight signs,
Mhm.
and she titled the picture "F them." And all I said was, like Anna, if gays have the rights to voice their opinion, so do straights.
Yeah.
And she got mad at me and blocked me.
Right. It goes both ways. If you can't tolerate straight people, then other people can't tolerate you. Am I right? Right. It goes both ways. You want me to tolerate you, you gotta tolerate me being straight.
Yeah,
Where's the shooting at? It's a suburb of Chicago. Willowbrook. I think that's what it's called. Hold on, let me look on my phone real quick. Okay. Well, they I don't know if you've seen it, but they found a newborn baby deceased in the back of a trash truck here in Ohio.
oh
Um,
my.
like about a couple hours away from me, and they're trying to figure out how the baby ended up in the trash can. So they're doing the autopsy on the baby to see what actually happened.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's sad in itself. How can somebody do that to a baby? I can't see myself. I would have to be like you insane or something to harm my kid.
yeah.
You know.
And if God blesses you with a kid, you should cherish it.
Right. And parents leaving their kids in hot cars and this ain't the 1950s and 60s and 70s and 80s anymore.
There's plenty, a lot of parents who would die to be a parent
Right,
that can't have kids, and then you got people out there that are killing kids for no reason.
right.
I got an aunt who she she tried for well, she's really cousin, but I grew up as an aunt.
Right.
She tried forever to have kids, and she was unsuccessful, so she adopted
Hmm.
4 kids total. And you know, you know, adoption would be a great plan too, but it's so daggum expensive anymore.
Right. Yeah, I mean, our family has experienced, kids being adopted outside the family and stuff. And the sad part of it is, when I was growing up, we didn't know this family member existed. I'm not going to say the person's name. We didn't know the person existed. Well, thank God Facebook exists. I got a message like 3 years ago before COVID, and they said, "Are you related to such and such such?" Such? Yes, I am. I'm your cousin. And I beginning to tell them the history of the family and stuff like that, and it's kind of I'm glad that he got out of the situation that he got out of. But at the same time, once you get adopted, depending on the circumstances, 9 times out of 10, the rest of the family doesn't get to see the other child or relative.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know. Yes, that is true. I don't comment on certain things. I just scroll if I disagree with it. Hi, Lead. How you doing today? Hopefully, you have surgery. When you have surgery soon, you'll make it through.
Pray for you and the doctors performing it.
Yeah. Hi, Stacy Martin. How you doing? But yeah, I don't know when Calvin Blanco Jr. is going to have the DJ Calvin Keita talk show again. He wants to bring it back, but I don't know when that's going to be because he wants to do a bunch of other stuff first. So here's the little one. Good night, Carol.
God bless you too, Carol.
Yeah, she lives in Indiana.
As she's close to us, then.
Yeah,
Well, to a point.
right. Nah, I don't know where Calvin's at. I have not heard from Calvin since a couple days ago. So Calvin could be in his own little world. So um normally he does watch, but I think he had a family function sit down before they blocked me because of a certain situation. You know, we just need to, focus on ourselves and friends and family and I'm thankful for the feedback. I'll let Bobby Johnson know that you guys liked his song. That's one of his new ones. I've been following Bobby Johnson for years. So he's got good music out there.
Where's he from? Do you know?
Oh, Florida, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you don't have to be accurate. I mean, I just like, you know, Eastern, Western, not,
Mm.
Central, whatever.
Oh yeah, I used to do when Calvin had the DJ Calvin and Keita talk show. I used to have to sit there and advertise for the different time zones.
Time zones.
I mean, there's so many different time zones. I mean, you've got your Eastern, you got your Central, Pacific, Mountain, Pacific, Hawaii, and Alaska time. And I got a lot of flack for it. I got mocked because I did it. The reason why I did that was not for the fun of it. It was because, hi Pat. It was because some people didn't know what time zone they were in, so that pretty helped. But then we minimized it down to just Eastern and Central time.
That would be rough trying to do all the time zones.
Yeah, because I had to use Google myself because I know California's like 3 hours behind us. So
Yeah, just imagine going over to California on vacation. You got to adjust to their time zone. Then when you fly back, you'd have to adjust to our time zone again.
exactly, exactly. So
My cousin just went there on vacation and she came back and she goes, "Remind me not to go to another time zone when I go on vacation."
yes, Exactly, because us Eastern folks, we go to bed, and then the Central people still be up. Like I have some friends that are on Central Time, and they be saying, "Are you at the bed already?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's." I know we got different
Yeah,
time zones, you know.
yeah. It's like 11 o'clock here, and it's only like 7, 8 o'clock in California. So it's kind of like they're like, "You're in bed this early?" It's like
Yeah,
it's not early over here.
yeah, it's late.
Well, and then another funny one is the whole atmosphere. We were talking to somebody from Arizona, was over a bill or ordering something,
Mhm.
and we were talking to him about weather and stuff, and Arizona doesn't have the humidity like we do,
Right.
and he was like, "Man, it's really nice here in 70 degrees, man. We're out in shorts or tank tops, it's really nice." And they're like, "Man, when it's in the 70s here, we're wearing jackets," and I'm just like, "Are you crazy?"
I know. I hear people down in the South talking about it's cold, talking about 60s and the 70s is cold. I'm like, 60s and 70s feel good to me. I'd rather have 60s, 70s than have 115 degrees back to back, back to back, back to back, you know, and stuff like that. So, it's crazy. But my friend said just in there messaging me, somebody came into he works at a car part place, AutoZone, I believe, and somebody came in and want their, battery fixed or battery, a new battery. He went to put the hood up, and all this acid start pouring out of the battery. So he had to get like multiple gloves, heavy duty gloves on, and had to get this acidy, yucky looking battery out the car. So I don't understand how people let their batteries get that bad.
I got a Yeah, I got a good one for you. It's like I just gotta find which friend
Hmm.
posted it.
Yeah, we know. I mean, it's funny though. I mean, where I'm at, I get most of the ice storms. I've here in the past couple years, we've got ice storms and just like barely an inch of snow. Now, farther from me and James, like Toledo and Cleveland, Ohio, now they get a bit more snow than what we do. So, sucks to be them.
Yeah, it sucks to be them, but they can have it.
Right. I mean,
But
we don't
my
get
friend,
Ohio. Well, sorry. Hold
I'm
on. Let
fine.
me say this real quick. Ohio doesn't get a bunch of snow like New York, Maine, and Vermont, and Connecticut, and all the other northeastern states do. Now, if you're up in northeast and northwest Ohio, yeah, you probably get a whole lot of snow and stuff, but that's because they're near the lake. I'm
I
nowhere
agree with you,
near the lake.
Michael.
Yeah, 72 degrees sounds comfortable to me.
But my
Go ahead. Go ahead.
my friend posted this thing. It says he causes expansion. So when the summer heat arrives, make a breathing hole in your tires to allow the expanding air to escape. What they do is they use a drill bit
Mhm.
to drill a hole through the tire,
Mhm.
saying that it'll help it expand. And I was like, It's like, I mean, the sad thing is people are going to believe that because everything on
Right,
Facebook is true.
right. Just like drinking bleach would cure COVID-19.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, they were talking about that. Somebody recommend them to do that. Sit down.
I have it. That would be nice in heaven, but whatever it is in heaven, it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it's gonna be better than this. We don't have to worry about no pain, no fibromyalgia, no eczema flare ups, no asthma flare ups.
No disabilities.
Yes. Oh, it's another thing that I heard somebody said. I don't know the pastor's name, but he said that Christians don't get sick, and I just busted out laughing. Just because we become Christian don't mean we won't have colds and fevers and
Nope. It
stuff like that.
it rains on the just and the unjust alike.
Right. I just laughed so hard. I just laughed. I thought that was funny. And the whole entire time they're saying this, they're sitting there, got the snuffles, like they're about to sneeze or something. It was funny. But yeah, we got to be careful what you watch on YouTube and on Facebook because some of this stuff, you just share the stuff and their algorithm on Facebook is ridiculous. You know, um, you post something like I posted on my one account that uh they need to shoot down these Chinese balloons. Facebook flagged me and said I was being racist and hateful against Asian people. So I screenshot it to my Asian friends and they just started laughing. They said that's nothing racist. Facebook's a joke. I said I know. But now I'm seeing people. I'm not shaming anybody, but I'm seeing a lot of these people who are, they have a lot of weight on them and they wear the skimpiest clothes and they're twerking and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see strange looking food, you know. And here's the thing, if I see stuff like that, I don't sit there and put negative comments on there. I just scroll on by. I have no.
I either scroll by or I delete it or I unfollow the person.
Right, that's what I do. And it's just sad that. Right, thank you. You said it for me. I didn't want to sound because there's people who shame people for being fat, and there's people who shame people for being skinny. I mean, I know when I was a lot younger, I was a lot skinnier than what I used to be. Um, Before I had my daughter and stuff, people called me broomstick legs and uh basketball legs and what's the other word? Skinny mini. You need to, or I look anorexic because I didn't have enough meat on my body like everybody else did. I used to respond to them, if I was overweight, you'd be sitting there shaming me, telling me I need to lose weight. So, yes, I know. I don't fat shame, and I don't sit there and skinny shame people either. You know, let's end the war on people's weight. It's getting ridiculous. So yeah, well, Guys, it's been a very interesting topic on different things that we've been talking about and stuff. And I know that a lot of people have to go follow other people on their live shows and everything. And little Missy here behind me is getting impatient because the TV's muted and stuff. So we're going to end the talk show and stuff. And we should see you on Wednesday. Hopefully, Brother Andy will be feeling better enough to do his talk show tomorrow night at 7 p.m. With Brother Michael Thomas Edge. I had to think for a minute. But so we should see you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully Andy will join Wednesday. I'll ask Andy if I can twerk on this program. Oh Lord. Michael, you know people will be sitting up there. We'll be sitting up there messaging Brother Andy asking him what is Brother Michael doing? This is not of God. We do not do stuff like this. All right, guys. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. God bless and be careful. Be safe out there if there's any storms coming your way. Follow me on Keita Shaner, Facebook and YouTube. I'll start making more videos when I go live and everything. I just been, just let me hop on, because a lot of times a lot of people, claim they don't see it anyway. So I will see you guys we will see you guys on Wednesday if nothing comes up, guys. So we will talk to you guys later. Good day. Goodbye. God bless. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys on Brother Andy's show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Coffee time with Brother Andy Bass and Brother Michael Thomas Edge. I cannot talk tonight. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.